Every day I struggle with it. Only God could jump me slipping. I'm infinitely big through the Genesis. Dead presidents, drop a gem on them. On earth, these the last days. Throw your get money, quiet storm, have it stars. For the cream, renegade. For the money, only green is the I'm a player on the late night tier. So these see the prototype. Fingertips, reservoir dog to the skull. Ignorant. Can I live? Still filming, kiss to death, and protect your neck. Three boys in the Cadillac, grave digger, kiss to death, and protect your neck. Shame on the three boys in the Cadillac, grave digger. Money over my head, stop. Here lies young, getting paid, but never take a.
Troublesome to 96. You were shook with Reeves and all the ledge. I'm your. What's that? I smell. Let me count my. I'm 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Run. Hi, my name is Dirk Cobain. Like a. Here I go to the next episode. Ain't no name. This explosive Beast Coast. Yeah. The mother ride or die for my. Strictly for my. Survival of the fittest. That's the sign of the police. I'm in deep cover earth. Skirt, lean back. Give me one more chance. They say Jesus walks and the devil wear Prada, but I'm so deaf. God can't tell me nothing. Right this on my death certificate. I gave you power. 21 questions like who? The warning. Watch them flashing like paparazzi. 2 words. Get money. Tonight's the night. Guess who's back on my block? Rather unique. Bucktown. This. On that quiet storm, T-O-N-Y, top of New York, with a pitchfork.
Pulling up in that new toy, the wrist on that boy, rock star like Pink Floyd, waving at rude boy, I'm waving at you, boy.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Buffalo Bills. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Second down, Cousins. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. To throw is Cousins. And the pressure gets to him again.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And it's a welcome back to health for last year's #1 pick. This is Dalvin Cook, and able to get this.
Face mask. What's good, nigga?
O-line not blocking already? Damn.
I see, nigga.
The nigga ain't got no time in the pocket. Oh, well.
He came clean through.
And he ain't even blitzing. That's the fucked up part.
Like he running zone.
I mean, yeah, he ain't doing shit but running zone.
So if I run trips, they're putting damn Deion Lewis in there.
The first carry for the rookie, it's Darius Geis. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. And there on the tackle, Shaq Lawson.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo.
Oh my God, that big asshole! I ran right into that nigga, bro.
Hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
I really thought I was about to lose when this game first started. Do like 2 picks.
They'll try and get it with Geis. And he will have the first down as
Damn
he's
it.
brought down
They
under midfield. They
They
needed a yard. That's what he got. And it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah,
Oh my God, get the first, nigga.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he
You're gonna have to
goes.
eat it.
Jerry Hughes in there to sack him for a loss of 6.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on
Damn
certain
it.
passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one good for 12 yards. And it'll be 3rd down.
Ooh,
That's
and
his
Geis
longest
all
run of
over
the
your
first
ass.
quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary
This nigga you
runs
playing
where
though
they'll run
against,
it
he
to
said
the
he plays
inside,
Apex.
But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down.
Fournette does not want to be tackled.
Pressure, and he will go down.
Good shit.
Sacked at the 46. Shaq Lawson.
Yeah, I was watching your shit.
With a
Fournette
big
on
time
your
sack on
ass.
3rd down.
Boy, he
And
did
it'll
not.
be a loss of
It's like
7.
3-4 of us to tackle this nigga.
And last week in the loss, 5
Pissing me
punts
off.
as he gets this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs.
Nigga cannot throw the ball on me
the field.
at all, boy.
Something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
2nd and 9 now for the 21.
Shit. I tried to play that man, and he almost made me pay for that shit.
Cousins now on second down. And Austin Safarian-Jenkins has it. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Guys ran a 95-yard touchdown. I just want you to know that.
Second down pass play,
Like,
got him 8
ran
yards. Now
that
they've
whole-
got a third and a couple remaining.
Yes. Caught a run and play. Ran right between tackles and took off.
Now it's Breida.
Ooh, I can't wait to get
He's
this
got the
nigga
first
to
down,
90 or
past
something.
the 40. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A big play on the ground there.
Oh,
It goes
Curtis.
for
Trying to
36
be like me?
yards.
Well,
You
I'd
should
have
have
to
just
say in
juked
that
that nigga.
situation, they're lined up for a
Nigga,
running
I'm
play. It's
more
only 3rd and
concerned
2.
with
Some element of the
why
pass,
Breida
but that was
don't
really
get
well
open.
blocked.
Probably
Well,
call those
get
gravy plays,
holes
right,
like
if you're the
that
offensive
more often.
coordinator?
No doubt about it. All you're trying to do is get the 2 yards necessary for a first down. Then you look up, you got a whole lot more than that.
Yeah, they did. They got a lot more than that, indeed. They go play action here on first down.
Oh my
And he takes a shot
boy.
on the release as this will be incomplete.
I can't get nobody
I
to
think he
block.
unloaded that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the
I
play to
can get
develop.
niggas
Just
to
lucky
block.
it wasn't
This
a
would be,
fumble, really.
this would be a much better game for me. My wide receiver.
Are you saying quarterbacks? I said
Here's second and 10 now from the 35. Throwing again, Cousins on second and 10. Flushed out right. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the
Josh
10.
Rosen?
23 yards on the play.
Who got Josh Rosen?
Looked like the
Not
defense
me.
put pretty good pressure on
I
him.
don't
He's
know
able
who
to
the
flush
Jaguars'
out to
backup
his right,
quarterback
trying
is,
to
'cause
beat
he,
people.
benched
On the
Tom
run,
Brady.
had to get on his horse.
Oh.
Still accurately
he
throws a
did.
nice pass for a first down.
Now I got them picks. Another pick, nigga. Stop throwing me. Boy, Bayard has 3 picks this game.
Cousins now to throw on first down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
I feel bad for this man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is into the end zone
Oh my
for a
God, I had
Buffalo
to block
touchdown.
I had to block.
A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
I know we
thought
don't
he
talk
blocked
about it
that
enough,
kid.
but the
I was
intelligence
gonna
level of the
say.
guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in
Damn,
a
I
little bit of
should've checked the
athleticism
left.
and a whole lot of toughness. You've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That'll be taken in the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And now out comes Minnesota. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis.
Are you still
He's
watching
gonna
this
be
shit?
stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
We've
It's a
already
loss of
attested
4
that you
there,
got
bringing
that.
up
So,
second down.
yeah.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4.
Oh,
now they'll
shit.
look to move it
This the
forward
nigga I
here
traded Josh
on
Allen. I
second
forgot
and
about this.
14. Geis receives the pitch. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. Call it a gain of 6.
I don't hear no
on
shit,
the
but I
play.
kept
That'll
running the
bring up
same
3rd and
play
8.
over and over and over
A
again.
quick burst there, and he nicely
on
bit
defense
off
or on
a
offense?
pretty decent game.
Offense.
I mean, shit.
There's only so many plays you can really run on defense. You can play man, zone, or cover 2, cover 3. I ain't blitzed at all.
I really forgot. I gave him Josh
Charles
Allen.
Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. They're facing a tough spot, 3rd and 8 here to start things out.
I've been switching up on offense.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney! Gone!
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen, escaping the pressure right.
Tom Brady.
Oh, my God.
Give him 10 yards on
that
that
nigga
one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. Now, on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
My time to get some Cameron Wait. Damn.
On first
Oh,
down,
Chad
this
Kelly's
is
the
Geis.
backup.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Allen looks to throw on second down. Going up top.
Oh, my God,
The
you
ball away, and it
dumb-ass
falls
cornerback.
incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield.
Well, you gotta catch
but that's
that.
okay
I'm
because
about to say, ain't
the
no way
second
in
part of
hell.
that is if you don't get the
What
completion,
that Pettis he
at
threw
least
it
you
to?
told the defense you're
I
trying
don't
to
know.
stretch them out a
I'm
little
pissed
bit.
that
and
the
they may have to change
cornerback
accordingly.
smacked that bitch out the earth.
Throwing is Allen on third.
He said, yeah, I'm hella
Lets it
sleepy
fly
playing
for
half
Thielen.
sleep. Good excuse.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
Oh, good
back.
pick.
It's almost like you
I
can
thought they
see
was
the
gonna
look
hold
of
him.
frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
Well, he talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Emerson Griffin in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
LJ.
You got LJ?
Who, me or Allen? I ain't threw no interception.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
Oh, yeah. That ain't, no, that's the dude on
That's what he's
Blue.
playing against.
Off the play fake, Cousins. They'll roll him out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first
Boy,
drive?
life I live.
It's certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead.
Hey, man, I'm tired of getting
like
sacked.
Hey, you're one to the good. Go ahead and try and pressure advantage.
For some
An
reason,
incomplete pass
the
on that
Bills'
last play,
offensive
and that
line
means they'll need to come up with something here on
is
third down.
I'm glad I scored a fucking touchdown.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. He gets it
Let's
to
go.
Brown, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. He got 29 yards that time.
John Brown is the leader of my receiving
So
corps
here's
right
a
now.
1st and 10 at the 38.
Is that your best receiver?
Hell yes.
Play action now. Cousins eluding the pressure right. He's going deep for Brown. It's caught.
John Brown. John Brown.
One of my players better get defensive player of the week. That's all I know.
A gain of 39 that time.
John Brown is catching everything I'm throwing to him, so I'm going to keep throwing it to him.
All the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
I'm telling you, catching everything.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to work his way down to the 16. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing,
as long as he keeps snagging them hoes, I'm going to keep giving them to
creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On me.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Damn it. I should have kept going to the outside.
Quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there. It also brings up 3rd down.
You said you want to see what?
That Brown nigga who's catching everything. Every time you throw it to him, I'm looking up, playing my game.
Oh, trust me. Don't worry. He finna get another one.
On 3rd down. They've been okay.
On me, this one going straight to Brown.
This will be 3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
No, it ain't.
Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And on this one, he'll get to the 15.
Look how Kirk
right at the
Cousins
15-yard
with the
line.
5-yard
5
run.
yards that time.
Oh, with the juke move.
Now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Oh, wait.
You think I need a fast quarterback? No.
And Bryant's kick is
I just need Kirk Cousins to run that thing.
Moves to 10-zip.
Is that Division 2 lit?
So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
You better than the first one?
32-yarder. That's essentially.
Hell, it's gotta be. If I'm about it, it's gotta be.
I want to get it because I like the first one, honestly. This wasn't what I expected when I first got it.
When they miss an extra point, I think they carried that with them longer than missing a field goal.
I heard the first one got better after the DLC.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT,
me either.
It just has a different
after
feel.
we beat it, all of us, I didn't play it again.
From all the kickers I talked to, they always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
They got the dark zone in there still too? Yeah, though? Oh yeah, I fucks the dark zone.
They start on the ground with Geis. Lorenzo Alexander brings him down.
Oh, no.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now, we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
On the handoff, it's Geis.
Oh, no. That run shit, dude.
Backwards, back to the 33. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
There's another example of why they haven't scored any points so far. I think it's time to abandon the run game, spread things out, and go to the air. It certainly can't be any worse than what they've done so far.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
On 3rd down, Allen. Flush to his right. Lets it fly for Thielen. So they took a shot there on 3rd down, couldn't get it. Now it's 4th.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Oh, almost ran that punt return back.
It springs him for 25. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense.
But I think the ball's out. And this one's going to go out of bounds. So no recovery. But on 4th down, a change of possession.
You spun backwards and juke. Oh, my goodness.
That I don't like this rule.
It ain't sweet
The
out
offensive
here.
player fumbles the ball, it goes out of bounds, and they get to keep it.
That's just because you're a defensive guy. That's why you don't like it.
Yeah, you're
I'm gonna
right.
do same shit to you. I'm gonna spin backwards.
This is where
come back forward. Shake that dick.
Oh, hell no.
For him.
Yeah, exactly right. I actually played for a
Gotta
guy
be
in
fucked
college. You know
up.
what he used to name the
Fuck you thought
sideline?
this
Sammy. Sammy sideline, and use him well.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now a second down throw for Cousins. He's going deep for Brown.
Son of a bitch.
Tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
I cannot believe
58
it.
to go in this first half of play. More from Minneapolis after this.
I'm asleep. Allie, you see that bullshit?
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it first and 10.
I'm thoroughly fucked off by it.
So after the INT, it's Allen. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Ooh, I'm first in the NFL with passing touchdowns.
This is Geis.
Who am I? Running backs first in the NFL in rushing touchdowns.
A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner, but where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football.
Right now.
If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
So who the number one
He's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Now Geis trying to get to the outside and down to the 36-yard line here. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
He was dead ass set on running this motherfucking ball.
I told you.
They'll hand it down to Geis. And this play will be blown up.
I'm dead
He'll
ass
lose
set
yardage
on
back
making
at the
sure that
38.
shit don't work.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. 3rd down, here's Geis. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10.
Toy Jackson at 3.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Allen now on first down. And that
Oh, I was gonna
incomplete
kick
with
the
the clock
whole
showing
piss out of it.
18 seconds now to go.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
On the ground, it's Geis.
Please get rid of that.
Jerry Hughes on the stop. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8.
Well, I play the Eagles next week.
Allen now looks to throw. Being chased out left.
Oh my God.
Washington Husky Dante Pettis, touchdown number 1.
I cannot believe I did this.
As they are now on the board here in the first half. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Carlson now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. The Bills offense coming out, ready to take over. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half. Cousins. Incomplete over the middle. Safarian-Jenkins. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room.
I don't know why he do that every fucking time.
Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports
that should be killing me.
Report.
Like, why the fuck are you going backwards?
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in.
How's
and we'll
that
take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And Rudolph has it left side. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
You hear that? I mean, Curtis?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, okay. Shit was
I'm
quiet
just
for a second.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Oh, y'all in a good game, actually, bro.
I fucked around and let
this
that
the kind of game I wanted.
No. I just fucked up and missed the pick. And then nigga was wide the fuck open.
Off to Geis on the screen. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I just ain't got no offensive line to fucking block.
Detroit!
From midfield, here's Allen. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, a 22. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years?
Y'all actually try to eat quarterbacks because you got Kirk Cousins and he has Josh Allen. I just realized that.
Go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot.
Give me that.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 26.
Oh, no, Josh Allen. Oh, no, Josh Allen. Oh, no, Josh Allen. It's a foot race.
There he goes. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. So a pick 6 there out of the nickel package.
No,
they went with 5 DBs.
Rudolph.
Almost becoming the base package in the NFL is the nickel. Hard to throw against. That was demonstrated one more time. A pick 6 going the other way.
Bryant tacks on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And out now come the Vikings. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to the ground on first. It's Geis. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, if these guys are going to chop into that deficit, they're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Geis. And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line. Anthony Barr in on the tackle.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Allen. Throw right side taken in by Pettis. And he slips up past the 45.
There you go.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Which I'm not mad at him, but fuck.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10.
I'm low-key happy I gave him
now
Pettis
again
instead of
running
Corey
left
Davis.
is Geis.
Oh my God.
Inside the 40. And down to the 19-yard line. That one good for 33 and a first.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff.
Boy, he tried to trick. He just don't keep trucking. He really hard to the bitch. I ain't never.
How about on the backside? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key to left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge.
So he
get
can't
out
be
there.
tackled?
You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there, either way, control the edge of the line of scrimmage, you got a chance to rumble.
He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
And again, this nigga just running this hoe.
They stay on the ground. Geis again.
Got him.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 of the 9-yard line. It'll be called again.
Oh, he should have had a touchdown.
Some options here on 4th and inches. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Here we go with Geis. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Darius Geis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. Extra point by
You're too nice, Curtis.
And good. And it leads down to a field goal.
You're too nice.
17-14.
Hey, man. It is.
Yeah, he's
Carlson now to kick this one away.
Hey, it's okay.
That's fielded in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive.
I'm probably gonna
just
go ahead
past
and
the
get up
30-yard line.
To the restaurant.
The Bills offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
Bro? And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one
Brown.
thing, hit him with something else.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield.
Brown got all 139 yards.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
I promise to God, he got all 139
From
yards.
Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Ooh. From the gun, here's Cousins.
Did you give him your superstar trait?
He goes down.
Brown? No. Paul got it.
In there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. To throw is Cousins.
Oh.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by
Oh, hell no. That ain't no pick six.
But why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that. The rookie gets his first
fast, though. The man I can block, but they fast.
Who can limit the other team's
that don't matter if they can't block him.
And possessions. And no better way than an interception. And what a great way.
I am happy that number 77 caught that nigga at the same time that Kirk Cousins did, but that also make me worried about Kirk Cousins.
Now let's go.
On 1st down, Allen.
Oh, so wow, he didn't even jump.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10.
Wow, he didn't jump. What the hell?
A really good pickup of 28 yards.
That was a pick.
That should have been that should have been an easy pick, nigga. What?
The Browns is gonna be the bane of my existence.
Geis, they'll try to run it. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied when he tried to get the second one.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
But we know
scrimmage, again, the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that.
I know 18 was fun. That shit was just hard.
And now it's 3rd and goal.
So frustrated. I could not hit the ball to save my damn life.
Similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Hurry up, here we go.
They run with Geis.
Oh, my God.
This one into the end zone for a Viking touchdown. Darius Geis with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Vikings have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Well, he showed me his Darius Geis in his other league. I think
that's pulled by Carlson up and good. And that will make this
I feel him and everything. But right now,
Carlson
it's
now
just,
to kick this
they
one
hit me
away.
with this bullshit. And I'm going to have to come on with my own bullshit.
That'll be taken in the end zone. No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
Somebody on Apex, so just join whenever y'all get on.
Now out come the Bills. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack the seat.
What the fuck is up with these niggas running back?
Back to the 15. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
Oh, partner, that play brought back memories. Watching them string it out, letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they
I don't know where the fuck Brady be running.
Yeah, it took a little more time off the clock, making him do it that way, didn't they?
Second down, Cousins.
And then got sacked.
He goes down.
Oh,
Emerson Griffin
my team
in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them.
Bitch.
Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Cousins.
Oh, bro. Oh, my fucking God. Are you shitting me right now?
Mark him at the 1-yard line.
This has been a tough one for this offensive
that
line.
That nigga literally got cut blocked and tackled.
The way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Let's take it inside his own 40. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19. 3-19.
To throw, it's Allen. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. It's caught inside.
Boy, I wish Josh Allen was this clutch when I played with him.
Gain of 31.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Lucky 56.
The toss right to Geis. Oh, what a move. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Again, they run again.
Blocking they ass off.
Measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd down.
I wish I had a line that blocked like this nigga line. Shit. I might be able to go somewhere.
Throwing now is Allen. Sliding out of the pocket.
There you go, Josh Allen. That's the shit I'm used to you doing.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. The kick by Carlson is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Yeah, here come the Bills. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
This is Breida. And he's got
Quit fucking juke the right way, you dumb bitch.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down. And the pressure too much that time.
Why does this not work?
Goes down. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Now Cousins. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
All right, now here we go. Hey, two. Hey, Flicker.
Cousins on 1st down. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find a receiver. And he's brought down.
Fucking God.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Cousins to throw it.
What the fuck? Oh my God.
Picked off at the 46.
I'm gonna lose this
Second
game.
interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he
Like,
has to
why the
employ in a
fuck would he
passing
stop
situation.
right
Is he
there?
spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to
Oh,
run with
yeah.
a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and
So
excellent
clearly
hands.
I can't
Versatility and
use the
showing
fucking
those
deal.
hands. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
This is some bullshit.
Throwing on 1st down is Allen. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Okay, let's decide here. He was open, right? Not extraordinarily open, but open enough that if you're an NFL quarterback, you got to make that throw, right?
Yeah.
That's got to be completed.
9 times out of 10, that's a completed pass.
Yeah, he missed that one and missed it in a big way.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. So Allen's going to look to throw. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Allen to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Gun! No, check, Patriot!
Now they'll run it on the toss.
Oh my!
And he will fight his
I
way
hate
into
to
the
be
end
so
zone for a
fucking much.
touchdown. Darius Geis taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
Oh.
Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Oh, fucking God. Hold a fucking block.
He just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They run with Breida. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, that's pretty symptomatic about how things have gone here. That play was just shut down right from the start.
And not going to give them a lot of confidence to help turn things around. Third and long for Cousins. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
It's not that I don't know where the fuck he's doing with the ball.
Run it on the toss.
Why is his line doing so fucking good and my line is so fucking trash?
Darius Geis, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Carlson.
I can't get no fucking blocking.
3 touchdowns at 21. Carlson now to kick this one away.
I'm going to have to switch up my playbook because clearly I don't have time to do none of these plays.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them.
Coach, you should have kept Josh Allen.
Trust me, I don't have time. Shit. My line is playing like everybody can get a free pass through this bitch.
1st and 10.
How good's your center? I'm going to have a center you can work with. It might be better than what you have now.
Because it's not like he's doing anything that I can't stop.
He's not. Your line really is not blocking. He's like one nigga trying to block for you. That's about it.
And the Bills get a bit closer.
That nigga got like 9 sacks.
Yeah,
that's the thing I can't stop.
Oh, there you go.
But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Oh, like I said, if I have time
to look at on film, but
it's not
a quick pass.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Nigga,
totally
quick passes ain't helping because he's sitting there reading all that short shit. I need to hit him with deep shit, but
that's fielded in the end zone.
Ain't got time. And then his boy. I'm done with the Bills, bro. Oh God.
30,
Can you switch teams?
10,
no, I'm not gonna switch teams, but boy, I am done with the Bills. The Bills right now is trash.
Gotta be feeling
oh my goodness.
Get off the schneid. An old coach told me he calls this a relief win. 0-3 would have been bad. You get to 1 and 2, you feel a lot better, don't you?
That is so true, and you feel better about yourself. You think to yourself, okay, we're still in the playoff hunt. We're not out of it at 0-3. But the other part too, it leads to doubt about your system. Leads to doubt about your coaches. They don't have to worry.
Before you get off, let me see what your center's looking like.
Get across the 20 before he's brought down.
Everything on my line can be upgraded.
To go. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you pick something that's a staple
give me like a 7th-round pick
and
for the
should
nigga
work better.
Nope.
And try and execute that on the way out the door. Maybe get back to base and feel a little bit better.
I'll figure this out myself. I'm really thinking about tanking now for a good ass draft pick so I can get some fucking line.
Flushed out right.
Man, that'd be a good idea.
Oh my fucking God. Are you shitting me?
The intended target, the tight end, Austin Safarian Jenkins. And now it's second down.
I hate this team. And it's just because they so young. That's the only thing that's pissing me off right now is because they act like they don't know what the fuck going on. It's football, bitch.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. A second down throw for Cousins.
Like, look at that. What the fuck?
And they get there for the sack. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them.
Yeah, eventually, but right now, fucking
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings
that was
his
3
guys
niggas
up
rush,
on
not,
long.
but I really see what you're talking about now. That's ridiculous.
Like, there's no fucking way.
One last shot now for Cousins. He's going to let it fly.
He's the same offensive playbook as
and my goodness,
that's what I'm saying.
Interception. Picked off at the 39. And his guys are going to take over
I ain't got
at the
nothing for this.
39-yard line.
My team just
It's
young.
one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Under through the shit out there.
They can't help but
that nigga had a beat.
Can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points.
Again, I have nothing for this.
They're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for
it's
Minnesota,
not like his team is that much better than
now
mine.
as they move to 1-2 on the young season. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Los Angeles Rams. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they will fall to a similar